Well, hello, folks. We are back to rank yet another puzzle game for the Game Boy. As you can see, we have a list that is currently 43 games strong all the way at the top. We have Tetris at number 1 all the way at the bottom. We have Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles at number 43. That means we're adding our 44th game today, and that game is the Game of Harmony. I played a little bit of this before the stream started to kind of get an idea of it. It's got some instructions for us in the attract mode. So with that, let's not waste any more time and just jump right on in. An accolade and US gold. Get some winners right out the gate. Collide same-shaped balls to destroy them. That's what she said. Different shapes generate a pod of the third shape. Run over pods for extra energy. Pods expand into new balls if left. The balls explode if left and cost you energy. You can't really blame that on translation because this game was developed by English-speaking people. But at any rate, so the basic idea, it's like a physics game, kind of. With sort of like kind of asteroid style control here. Right down to the Atari 2600 sound effects. Okay, so the first two stages are effectively freebies, and after that we gotta start being a little bit careful. Because this is going to cause problems. It's still going to cause problems. Problems have been caused. Also, we took too long and the balls exploded. And it cost enough energy that we lost a life. That's not good. We gotta... Okay. And I can't see what direction I'm facing because the word level 4 is in the way. If we want points, we have to get these in the right order. Yep. And so this is about as far as I got sort of in my test play. I think this is the basic idea. The fact that the cord redraws itself if one of them wraps around the screen is a bit of a problem. So if we kind of do that... No, this is bad, maybe. I'm almost certainly going to run out of time before I get all these. Oh, that's 2. Oh! Oh, that didn't move at all. Okay. Okay, that was a survivable amount of... It's another bonus stage. Oh, okay. I want to hit this. Yeah, it doesn't refill your energy between stages. I don't know why I thought it would. Okay, so this one's tethered to me. Alright. Well, sounded like something musical was about to happen, and then it didn't. Don't. Ah. Well, let's at least try to grab the energy before it becomes a ball. Yeah, I know. Faster collection of pods equals more points. Oh, so there are different rules depending on which bonus stage it is. These stages feel like they're getting a little samey. Kind of early in the game for that to start happening. No, 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 no. You gotta keep them separated. Of course, when you need them to collide, they will do nothing of the sort. Yep, that's death. Do it again. But faster this time. Good. Well, with any luck, they'll collide on their own. Of course not. have to admit, this is going a bit more smoothly than I was expecting. I don't know, did I already say that? I might have already said that. It continues to be true, though. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, you jerks. Okay, I guess that's the one-up noise, maybe? Oh, those are not the same shape. And of course, they couldn't possibly collide on their own. That would have been too convenient. No, that's gonna screw me. There it is. Well, all three shapes are different, so there's nothing I can do. I guess we gotta just kind of bang these two into each other and hope that I retain enough energy to survive when they inevitably explode. This... Oh, I didn't want to bump into that guy. I didn't want to bump into him. This is all going crazy. Already. Of course they didn't touch. And he immediately collides with the wrong one. Of course he does. How dare anything work properly in this game? quit now. No sense waiting. I can't even tell what shape is what. Okay, so that was obviously not the solution. Yeah, shut your pie hole. Are you serious? Other pod ends level. Okay. So I can't see what kind that one is. I guess that bonus stage just doesn't give as many points. Okay. Nope, nope, oh, nope, no, okay, so it came loose. Alright. And then perfectly positioned himself so that I can't get behind him. No, no, no. And he's going to stop right there. Of course he is. Yeah, and these are going to explode. Not much I can do about it. Oh my god. Why? What? Why did that happen? What's going on? They didn't mention that in the instructions. You know, these bonus stages are not amazing, but they do seem at least well suited to the controls. You know, like there's an appropriate push and pull here between trying to get this done quickly and trying not to mess it up. But well, that's that. And the other one just exploded. Just did. No explanation given on to how to do that. It just exploded. Why are you worrying about it? It's just a video game. Who cares? Yeah, I know, you're gonna blow up. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Yep, he's gonna keep... No, is he gonna stop? Is he gonna stop? He actually stopped. I'll be damned. Okay. Other pod, 0 points. But how about let me see where I'm going? And maybe I won't. Oh, they flip over like halfway through. You gotta be kidding. Whatever. Sorry about that. What are you... Why? What is... What? No point. There's no point. Just kill me. Yeah, I know. You're gonna explode. I'm gonna game over. Shame there was nothing I could do about it. Oh, joy, we get to continue from this level. You can't just continue from the stage where you left off. That would engender passivity. Oh, and that really does just seem like mandatory damage. I don't know what I'm not getting there. Ugh. No, I already lost. I did that wrong. Just hurry up and die. Why are you pretending I have a chance? You have a button to make you immediately flip her. Eh? That's a thing you can do. And it makes an obnoxious noise every time. This game's already got its share of those. Sorry about in the time it would take me to pause the game and then reach for the... Yeah, I know. I think I might have actually had a better outcome at this when I did it the wrong way. Same amount of points. No. Oh, shit. I was actually going half decent, except aiming for the wrong one. Why does it take you back to level 25? Moreover, what am I actually supposed to do with this other ball? Kind of feels like these stages were designed to look neat more than be functional. Why is... Nope. Too bad. You took mandatory damage in the previous stage, so you just can't win. Of course they did. Of course they did. Of course they did again. Oh. And we're back here again. I lost? How did that happen? All right. Excuse me a second. Kind of the frustrating thing about this game, and I think I've said this about a few other games so far, is that there's a compelling idea hidden in here. And it just has the same how do we describe this? The problem it's that there's just one too many ideas going on, you know? Like you have the sort of the asteroid style control, which is good. You know, that's fun. And then you have this sort of physics-based gameplay. That's also fun. And you sort of have these kind of like interactions between objects. Okay, you know, the different shapes collide, they create the pod, and if you don't get the pod right away, it turns into another ball, and that's okay, that's neat. That's less good, but still an idea that you could work with. And then once again, you have this incredibly restrictive time limit. And there's no one thing here that is like the load-bearing problem. It's everything stacks in a way that creates a game that kind of demands a level of precision that the controls do not permit, so to speak. Excuse me again. And so it's a case of if the controls were kind of not even necessarily tighter or better or whatever, if the controls were simply something other than asteroids, like if you had like a more direct movement, then you could sort of make these precise moves within the time that they want. If the time limit was considerably looser, or, I don't know, maybe non-existent, then it wouldn't be a problem to give the game the level of precision that it wants. And I don't know, maybe if the game were a little more forgiving with regards to the precision, then it wouldn't be so bad to just, try to quickly move around and sort of take everything. It's just all three is too much. And it just makes for an experience where you can clearly spot the moment where a single move went wrong, and it's going to cause this cascade of failure that you just put down the controller and wait to die. It's this could have been good with a little more balance. I think that's kind of the end story here. Is if it was just if just one of those three things were toned down in some way. And I understand, again, this is presumably a Game Boy port of something that was not originally on the Game Boy. So you probably had colors to work with originally, and losing that kind of makes the game a little less readable. And I don't know, maybe you lose a certain amount of screen real estate. Having the text cover the board in such a way that you can't see what you're doing, also a bit of a problem. Continues sending you back to a checkpoint. And just kind of annoying. There doesn't seem to be any kind of password system. You'd have to start this back at the beginning. But honestly, starting back at the beginning, that part is not such a big deal, because at least the earlier stages are not as demanding. So there's at least something to that. You start back at the beginning of the game, you can play kind of the less demanding stages, and then kind of put it away. Some other time, play it again, play the less demanding stages, put it away. It's just... It's a case of too many good... no, all the ideas here are good. All the ideas here individually are good. They fight each other. It's yet another game where that's the main problem, is that you have a good idea over here and a good idea over here, but when you put them together, they don't cooperate. It's still better than On the Tiles. Is it better than Blodia? That's a good question. Definitely feel like a similar level of frustration for kind of similar reasons with Blodia. As we go up here, is there a game that it absolutely would not put this above? It definitely doesn't go above the humans. Or Boulder Dash. No, I think we're still looking in this region down here. For instance, a wild snake. Again, wild snake is just boring. That's that game's only sin. It's just boring. It's not an exciting game. Again, Cool Ball. Similar in the sense that it's, again, like good ideas that don't cooperate. I think it's better than Splits. So I guess but therefore is better than Square Deal and Blodia. Is it better than Dexterity? And similar frustrations with Dexterity. Yeah, it's better than Dexterity. It's not better than Cool Ball. The Game of Harmony. All right. But with that, we now have 44 games on the list. That means next week we're going to play something good. I'm going to put on a sure thing, and haven't decided which one just yet because, well, we just finished playing this one. But yeah, next week's going to be a fun game. That's usually how we plan this out. In the meantime, that's going to be me for this evening. Let's see who's doing what online. Looks like A-Word's playing some music. We'll just hop on over there. He might be just about to finish. I think he's just about to finish. I think it's late in his time zone, so instead we'll see Newbies playing some more Phantasy Star 4. That's a fantastic game. So we'll jump in on that. And I'll be back tomorrow night with live improvised music. I'll be back on Saturday with music production. Until then, thanks for coming by and hanging out. And as always, I do hope to see you next time. So bye for now.